Welcome to NBA 2K TV. We're so excited because this week we are announcing the finalists.
The Mississippi River. And a quick look here at some of the numbers for Bagley.
And in the last 5 games, he's made a bunch of hustle plays on the glass more than anywhere else. His rebounding totals in these games shows a dramatic increase from his numbers during the rest of the season.
So the opening lineup for the Heat, Jokic is out there with Bagley. Then there's Carter. Then it's Marcus Morris, and it's Van Vliet in at the 1. And for the Pelicans, Hayward out there with Harrison Barnes. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic. Then there's Murray, and it's Barton in at the shooting guard. Bagley kicks to Van Vliet. 4 on the clock. With 1 on the clock, and finished off by Bagley.
And how about the persistence on the backboard? Love how hard Bagley works on the offensive glass. Wants to outwork everybody.
Now here's Murray for 3. Hayward. It's hauled in by Jokic.
You'd have to go far and wide to find any fan that doesn't enjoy watching Nikola Jokic play. This big fella is so smooth. He's got guard skills in a big man's body, and his game is so efficient. I love watching him work.
And he's good on the second. And with Jokic, passing and playmaking, Clark, are his trademarks.
Well, I tell you what, the Joker is some kind of special as a big guy. His passing and touch and field and shot making, he really impressed me with all of that. He does everything you want from a center on the offensive end of the court and does it in his own unique, special way. He's a delight to watch.
For 3, Murray. That shot off. Now the Heat take it the other way. And going against New Orleans, their first meeting of the year.
And guys, these teams don't see each other too often, but last year they would have liked to see a little bit more of them, the way they were able to take care of their business.
Yeah, I would agree with you there. I mean, anytime you have an advantage on a team and you're looking to pile up wins, you'd like to have them on your schedule more times than just a couple.
Here's Murray following the basket by Jokic. Barton outside. New Orleans moving the ball around. Nurkic finds Hayward. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Murray for 3. Drills it from outside.
Boy, Murray has such a soft ball. I mean, he shoots a soft shot, especially from deep where he is automatic.
Now here's Van Vliet. He picked up 18 points in their last win again.
And I felt like his offense fed right into his deep. Yeah, he caused a bunch of turnovers. There was just no let up in him all night. That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him. And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
Pelicans shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe.
And when you got a team percentage of about 81%, you're going to be one of the elites in this league.
And guys, that's really an upgrade over how they shot last season. Not a huge upgrade, but an upgrade nonetheless.
Now, here's Jokic. Checking some stats on him right now. He's averaging just around 22.5 points a game.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
Now here's Barton, covered by Van Vliet. Kept alive, Nurkic, and it's all evened up.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
And because it's still early, I wouldn't read too much into it. There's still a lot of game left.
Now here is Morris. Carter outside. Passes it to Jokic. Here's Van Vliet. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
Carving up the defense with excellent passes like there. Jokic, a big man with great vision.
Murray outside. No good. Shot missing. Good defense by Jokic.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Barton outside. Bagley with the rebound. Bagley's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Carter outside. And finished off by Bagley.
Yeah, ferocious at the rim. Bagley can finish with power.
And we reached the end of the first quarter. Heat out front, up 5. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from New Orleans.
So as I'm sitting back there, it's like there's been a trip.
The 5th and 6th picks in the draft, both of them went on to great careers.
And draft day trades happen all the time, but being traded for your college teammate, a pick apart, that's pretty unique.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Heat?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. We've got Will Barton. Nurkic is out there with Harrison Barnes. Then there's Murray. And it's Hayward in at the small forward position.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
Van Vliet kicks to Morris. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Morris has got the lead up to 10 now for Miami. All right, Clark, game is on the line. 1 free throw to make to win a big game. Who is up there for you?
I'd go with your colleague and mine.
Oh, yeah.
But since he's no longer in uniform today, I will go with Steph Curry and Malcolm Brogdon.
Great names. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. On the wing, Morris. No good on the triple. The Pelicans have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Here's Barnes, and it's Barnes slamming it down.
Boy, the speed of Barnes, Kevin, blasts around defenders and gets to the bucket with ease. Nice.
Van Vliet looking around. Morris outside. Now the dish to Carter. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Nurkic against Jokic. Murray outside. Barton finds Barnes. Hayward on the wing. Puts up a 3. That one doesn't go. Good work defensively by Morris.
You talk about players that have transformed their bodies in the NBA. How about Gordon Hayward? Has added muscle every year while maintaining that speed and agility.
Morris passes to Bagley. Over Barnes. Bagley, no good.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Here's Murray up on top, covered by Van Vliet. It's hauled in by the Heat. Jokic has got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively. Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
We've got 28 seconds left to play in the first half. And Murray, here we go. Nobody near Barnes. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Barnes has got 4 points in the quarter. Van Vliet with it. He's one of the better scorers in the league, averaging almost 25 points a game. From 15 feet away, rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got his 5th rebound in this one. The 3 from Barnes. He made it! He caught it! All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It was a closely contested first quarter for Miami. They saw their lead grow to a high water. And that'll...
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. One of the stories here, Harrison Barnes getting it done today.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
On the court for the Heat, Carter is out there with Fred VanVleet. Then it's Bagley, and it's Nikola Jokic, and it's Morris in at the 3 spot. Carter, the pass to Jokic, and the basket is good. Jokic has got the first bucket of the third here for the Heat.
Tough shot that time by Jokic, finishing through contact. Great display of power and strength by Nikola Jokic.
Now here's Hayward. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Goes back up. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And both free throws good for Nurkic. And last season, a rare 5-by-5 game achieved by Yusuf Nurkic. 24 points, 23 rebounds, 7 assists, 5 steals, Greg, and 5 blocks in a game against the Kings.
And how about the only player ever to log a 20-25-5 game, the Bosnian Beast, making a name for himself.
Pelicans trail by 4. Hayward outside. The pass to Nurkic. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Marcus Morris picks one up there.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
Boy, he had a nice look at it after drawing the foul. Boy, it would have been nice to get an and one there.
Carter, the pass to VanVleet. From 11 feet away, the shot's good from Carter. Carter's got his second bucket of the night. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Pelicans. Trailing by 4. Pass to Nurkic. Kicks it to Murray. Nurkic, the pass to Murray. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet. Murray's got 8 points.
Murray's shot is a real weapon for him. He's as reliable a shooter from the mid-range as it gets.
VanVleet passes to Carter. He dishes it to Morris. Fades. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
Hey, how about imagining if they were hitting their shots, how big the lead could be? But so far, that's not been the case.
Here's Hayward. Yes! And the foul. Marcus Morris picks one up there.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
Zone defense, Clark, being played now by a lot of teams. It's amazing that even with that, the point totals just continue to rise.
And you know what? I attribute the point totals continuing to rise to a couple of things. One, the volume of three-point shots that are being taken. And I think teams are playing at a little faster pace universally. You don't see as much walking the ball up the floor as I think you may have seen in years past.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
And the one thing about Moore is he doesn't scare you from beyond the arc, but you still have to account for him.
Martin passes to Murray. Back to Barton. Pass to Hayward. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. For 3, Murray. Bagley with the rebound. Bagley's got his 6th rebound on the night.
He had a couple in the first, but so far he's been unable to get uncorked here.
Morris kicks to VanVleet. Misses in close. Morris against Hayward. That one good for 2. Hayward's got 5 points now this quarter.
And as a wing player, Hayward's just so good at attacking the basket. I think that's a big part of what makes him special. Doesn't take much of an opening for Hayward to make his move.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. You've got Yusuf Nurkic, Hayward out there with Harrison Barnes. Then it's Will Barton, and it's Murray in at the point. That's the Pelicans 5.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Here's Barton. Buries it down low. Barton's got it all tied up now for New Orleans.
Shoots an impressive percentage from inside now. I like watching Barton do his thing from this area.
And here's Carter. Down low and stolen by Barton. Barnes with it, and it's Carter picking him up. Barnes can't get it to go.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high impact defense they want to see out of him.
Floats one up. Nurkic with the block, and he recovers it. Van Vliet can't get it to go. The Pelicans shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far.
You know, one of the basic fundamentals in basketball is the ability to box out. He's got that down pat.
Carter outside. Here's Morris. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Such a versatile offensive threat. Morris draws his fair share of foul.
He hits the second from the line.
Even with the miss, he got the big one there to put him in front.
For New Orleans, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Murray kicks to Barton. Hayward goes in. Nobody near Nurkic. And again, no good by New Orleans.
Total breakdown from the defense there. I mean, he'll usually take advantage when that's the case.
Passes it to Van Vliet. There's the pass to Bagley. 6 on the shot clock. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And there's the foul against New Orleans.
And the game Bagley has reminds me a little bit of Chris Bosh, a sweet lefty who plays with force and passion.
And so Bagley nails them both.
And really just a great rhythm at the line, whether it's a big lead in the first quarter or with the game hanging in the balance.
Murray surveying the D. Back to Nurkic. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 3 assists now in this one.
You know, an area worthy of further development for Murray is keeping his teammates involved.
Here's Jokic. Here's Bagley. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. And the Heat lead by 3. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. A shot by Hayward, wide open, trains the three-pointer.
Oh, he is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
And stolen by Murray. And here we go. Fast break. Murray's got it. That gives them the lead.
Jamal Murray proving he's not afraid of the big moments. Big time shot there.
And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Heat. A 2-point game. Pass to Jokic. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. It falls. A huge shot to tie it up.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Barton in the corner from outside the arc. Rebound by the Heat. Carter, the pass to Jokic. Count it!
Boy, he is an all-star level talent for sure. Jokic, a safe bet in the clutch.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. They trail by 2. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And now we've got a moment for our Jordan player of the game, Nikola Jokic.
And he's put on a terrific show of skill in the paint. A combination of moves, footwork, and that soft touch down low. It's all added up to one dominant performance for the big fella.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Hey, guys, I got a chance to find out what Alvin Gentry talked about with his players. We told him, hey, this game is there for you, but we got to go get it. 50-50 balls, get into the basket. We have to give it all right now. Kevin?
Thank you, David. 35 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Van Vliet passes to Jokic, and is out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. Now a timeout called by Miami. Seconds left in the fourth. Pass to Van Vliet. Back to Jokic. Just 4 to shoot. Jokic draws the double. No good.
Timeout. And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
And so timeout taken by Alvin Gentry. Now Murray. From deep. Oh, it's off the mark. And we're going to overtime. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from New Orleans. These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. So the Pelicans win the tip. And away we go here with post-regulation basketball. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. So the Pelican 5 right now. Jamal Murray is out there with Will Barton. And it's Hayward. Then there's Harrison Barnes. And it's Nurkic in at the center, locking down the middle. And stolen by Barton. And now the Pelicans on the break. Vince Carter grabs the miss. Miami's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Pass to Van Vliet. The pass to Jokic. Jokic draws the double. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Carter missing.
I think he'll think twice about attempting that shot next time. The defense was right on top of him there.
Got it!
Barton stepping into the breach. He wants to take these big-time shots.
And Miami shooting 39% from the floor. Not their best. Here's Van Vliet. Here's Jokic. Count it! And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
Easy to understand why they turn to Jokic in these situations. He has a knack for cashing in on big possessions.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. There's 45 seconds left to play in the first overtime. Murray, the pass to Barnes. Yes!
Man, I like how cool and collected Barnes is, Kevin. I mean, when the game is tight, he feels comfortable taking the shot. I mean, that's a matter of confidence in the process and your work.
And the Heat call time here. They're down by 2. 40 seconds left in the first overtime. Now here's Van Vliet. He's covered by Murray, and he gets it to go.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Out to Hayward. Fires from deep. Trifecta!
Nice play. They're now in control. Just have to play smart, solid defense here. No quick buckets and no easy threes.
Timeout called the Heat. They're trailing by 3. We've got 22 seconds left in overtime. Guys, your thoughts?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
Jokic passes to Bagley. Here's Van Vliet. The offensive rebound. And it's Jokic missing. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Yeah, Murray is clearly a shoot-first guy who can really fill it up. This is a big-time bucket getter.
And that's curtains for him. Some really good work at the charity stripe to close this one out.
And again, it's the Heat missing. So New Orleans wins it, and they had some nervous moments. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks.